Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War Carthage Campaign, episode the 105th with me, Squawk. And when we left off, we had once more left ourselves on a climax, a cliffhanger of sorts, because, well, the Romans just can't be bothered dealing with me. Yes, we are sieging Capua. Capua is under siege. I'm currently holding it to ransom for a turn or so, while I just whittle down the enemy numbers and await the construction of additional equipment. As you can see, I'm constructing a few lovely new siege towers in order to help ease my taking of the city, since the walls are very big and very well defended. I'm going to need to create myself a very good entry point in order to capture this city and capture the walls and so. So I'm currently just holding the siege up. If anything, I should probably send an additional army over, but unfortunately resources don't swing that way for me at the minute. But we are in a nice position in which that the Brutii have all but lost Africa, which is a very good position actually, because that means once Africa is fully back in my control, well, happy days for us, really. So, what are we up to? Carthage is currently under siege. I'm holding the town to ransom for a few turns once more, just to start whittling down a garrison through pure attrition, and also because I'm awaiting for Callius to send additional reinforcements. He's currently retraining his troops, and then I will dispatch a few squads over next turn. We do have a bit of an assassin infestation, though, in that assassins just don't stop turning up in the area. Everyone wants just Callius to conquer a dead, unfortunately, so that's the natural order of things there. Meanwhile, I have Mr. Manica. He's heading over to Carthage. I might try and dispatch him to Capua, but that would take too long, so it's probably not going to happen. But I will come up with a plan for him. A plan for my name is not Stan. But really, we are at the end of his turn anyway. I also do have an army heading towards Nepta to do a nice little quick capture there, and then that will just leave... Well, actually, once I have Carthage, that will just leave the Brutii clinging onto Lepsis Magna for dear life, which we will capture in a nice short time frame. Meanwhile, up north, in terms of the Julii, they have retreated to Lugdunum. That is their final stronghold in Europe before we can start basically invading Italy. I mean, I know I'm already invading Italy, but this is more of a hit and run strike. This time we could just go for a full fat invasion, though the Britannians are on the move, and that's a little concerning. I also need to finish off the Gauls up here. But yeah, Alicia's having a turn of civil disorders. We're just awaiting that turn to pass, and then once we're done, I'm going to dispatch a joint attack force from Massilla and Alicia, and we're going to capture Lugdunum, and then bing bong, that's your uncle, or Bob's your uncle, whoever your uncle is, and then yeah, I will have a nice foothold. I will control both Iberia and the majority of Gaul. For now, I don't wish to conflict with the Britannians, though they might wish to conflict with me, but for now it doesn't seem to be in either of our interests. But what we are going to do is we are going to go to the next turn. We're going to see how the enemy reacts to my many moves, my many schemes, and we'll see what happens. The only thing I'm really concerned about is if the Senate itself decides to step in and intervene. They could try and relieve their Scipii friends, or they could just sit around and say, fuck it, we don't care. Which I'm hoping it is the latter. Anyway, let's just go to the next turn and see what happens. Ah, so the Scipii have found their testicles. They choose to sally forth. Okay, this is going to be quite a unique one then, because usually it is me doing the sallying forth, but okay. We'll have to take them out on a defensive frontier. This could go wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have gambled and stayed a turn, because strength ratio is in fact 5 to 8 in the Scipii's ratio, but even if we do face defeat, we will retreat and come back within a turn. I'll dispatch my Carthage attack force to take out Capua before they can even rebuild. The more kills we get, the better we will do. So, Spurius Scalova is leading the final defence. Actually, if we just kill... Oh, there's 3 of them. Kill all 3 of these guys, and the Scipii are as good as finished anyway. But they are bringing a major army to this battle. They are bringing 1, 2, 3... Any more? 3 units of urban cohort. They have also got some legionary cohorts among them. Auxilia, Murmillo gladiators, Arcani, Praetorian cavalry, plenty of artillery, plenty of generals, some archer auxilia. The Scipii are not going to give up without a fight, but this could be it for Vettias. Well, could be it for him, but at the same time, this is a do or die battle. If, you know, if Spurius loses this battle, he faces total annihilation. So, is this the last stand of the Scipii, or are they going to delay their fate for a few more turns? Let's do it. Brave men are a city's strongest tower of defence. Well, let us test the towers of Capua then. Are they strong, or are they going to crumble very easily? I don't even get a chance to deploy, by the way, in this one, but I do have my siege towers ready, so that's cool. I could just go and siege them right now. But if the enemy chooses to sally forth, we should get into position now and form up a defensive formation. So for now, men, I want you to drop these towers. We'll leave the siege towers alone, but if we change our minds, we can always do something with them later. Onagers, I want you to retreat to a rear line and prepare to fire at will. Elephants, I also want you on the rear line and preparing to fire at will as well. So elephants, I want you on the rear line. Slingers, if I have any slingers, you will take the front line of defence. The Scipii, looks like they are hoarding towards the doors of their town. We'll use these 2 siege towers as also a defensive thing. So slingers, I want you in front of the towers, in fact, and preparing to fire out. I hope... Oh god, I actually, you know what? Slingers. Slingers. We won't go in front of the towers, actually. I don't want to risk being attacked by the walls. So the Scipii are preparing to leave the city, so we must act quickly. So, slingers, I've got them where they need to be. Poennies. Actually, no, mercenaries. Mercenaries, you're the front line. So I'm gonna have mercenary corps here. So let's get them ready. And then Sacred Band, you have a core defense group. You will take the center flank, so you are going to be here. I know I'm really rushing this formation, but we do not have time just to sit around and make up a formation. So for now, all hands on deck. Poennies, you will make up this wing of defense here, so you get yourselves there. Samnite Gladiators, you're watching the flanks, so Samnites here, Samnites here. General, you are, in fact, I have made a flaw in this army build. You are my only cavalry support in this battle. I know I have elephants, but I want you in the back, because I don't want to. I need to save you for the right time. Right. So let us see where the enemy is going. So it looks like they're preparing to leave the city, or at least I hope they are. I don't know which gate they're planning to exit out of, or I've never really had an enemy sally forth actually against me, so I don't know. Will the AI collapse and I'll have to just take the city old-fashioned style? I'll give them a few minutes to prepare themselves, but I am ready now. Oh, Balearic Slingers, you... Actually, you know what, yes. Balearic Slingers, you hold that line there. You defend the Poeni line. Oh, by the way, that shouldn't be happening, should it? Oh, well. If it blows up and takes a city, I'm happy. Right. Anyway, all my men are getting into position, and we are now awaiting the enemy to make their move. I will give them 3 minutes to make their move. Or, you know, I will actually just give them until I have made my formation. If they are not exiting the city by the time I have made my formation, I will press the assault for. As you can see, the walls are actually quite open for me to take them. They have not exactly got, you know, much going on there. I do hear artillery noises. Perhaps they're going to try and take me out of artillery first, but I don't think they're supposed to be doing that with the artillery. So, what the Scipii are up to is extremely puzzling at this stage. I think they're actually waiting for me to come to them. I mean, I've got units ready to come out the gates, but the gates aren't opening, so, yes. Okay. I'm going to assume that the enemy is not sallying forth. They are, in fact, just trying to trigger this battle earlier than intended. But the unfortunate thing for them is I have my siege towers. Samnite, since the walls are open for us to control, because the Scipii have not placed anything on the walls, I wish for you to take the walls. Onagers, switch to flaming ammunition, because, I don't know, it might hurt more. I want you to open fire on these towers. I need, actually, no, open fire on this gatehouse. I need this gatehouse taking out. So Samnites will take the towers, and we're going to take a bit of a wall each. I'm going to capture as many towers as possible, use them against the enemy, and then we're going to flood in with our main phalanx troops. Since our phalanx troops cannot do anything useful-ish. Well, I can't go at walls, so yeah. Here we're just losing off my first round of artillery. We're going to take out this gatehouse and we're going to disable it. Right. Making some impact. If we happen to burn anything down, by the way, it won't be a tragedy. I mean, if we burn down that urban barracks and lose the battle, then that's still a turn where the Scipii aren't retraining their infantry or getting additional urban cohorts, so that's actually a nice little win for me. Okay, Sam Knights, you know where you need to go. Onagers know what they need to be doing. Yeah, I think we might win this one, actually. If we just take these walls, all units are now getting into position, ready to go. This might just go very, very swimmingly for us. Okay, Onagers are just going to keep up a good fight now. Just going to try to take out as much of that gatehouse as possible. And you never know, with the inaccuracy that comes with fireballs, you never know. Might just take out the enemy as well. Okay, you guys ready to go? Advance on that wall and capture it. You lot, advance on that wall and capture it. Once we have control of the walls, I'm going to move my slingers onto the walls and we're going to rain down hellfire upon the enemy. I've got you covered, Scipii. I know how to break your city. Right. It's going to be the end for you. Your end comes at the hands of Vettias the Cold-Hearted. That's a good name for you, Vettias Volubis. You're doing good. Gateway, by the way, it's suffering minor damage now. We haven't exactly impacted on a lot, but I guess that's what happens when you just bring the plain Jane regular onagers to this city. Should have brought the heavy ones, I know, but, well, I didn't think ahead on that department, did I? If we take out, you know, one of you onagers, I want you to try and target the urban barracks. If you can take that out, that is going to be really good for us. Because just in case we don't happen to win the battle, which, you know, I'm hoping doesn't happen, but, you know, if we could just burn that down to the ground, I think that's going to be really useful for us. Because we'll capture the gatehouse anyway, so I may as well just find new targets for you. So, Onager, I also want you to target the urban Actually, no, try and target the enemy. See what I can do. And oh dear, we've lost a siege tower. Okay, you lot, you need to retreat now. Get out of there. Get out of there. If we lose, oh dear, that siege tower's damaged as well. Right, if we don't lose that siege tower, we're okay. If we lose the siege tower, we're fucked. So alright, it's only slightly damaged. So these guys managed to escape quite quickly. Sam Knights, I need you to make your way over here and prepare to... How's that catch fire, by the way? I made it out of iron and shit. Oh dear, right. Looks like the ballista's noticed us, by the way, and it's attacking us. Moving the elephants in is going to be tricky as well, by the way. There is a high presence of anti-elephant units, but I'm going to have to do what I can. Okay.
Now your men must open a way into the city.
Siege towers, get up there. Or Sam Knights, get up there. We know what we're doing. By the way, bye-bye urban barracks. You've lost it. Good. Onagers, focus fire on the Arcani. See, I've strategically robbed... I mean, by the way, I'm not planning to hold this city, by the way, because that's not going to happen. If I'm honest, if I try and hold this city, the Julii, the Senate, and the Brutii are going to throw everything they have at this, so... I will try to hold it for a few turns, but I'm not exactly planning to invest many resources into holding it. I would rather focus my efforts on wiping out the Brutii and retaking Sicily first. But an idea is an idea. Okay, so I've got these two focusing fire on the infantry. They're not exactly having a fun time of it, but they're doing what they can. I mean, since the enemy has chosen not to be proactive or anything, I'm fine. By the way, you guys, you need to get a shift on, because right now that tower is wiping you out. I think it's the tower actually is just firing ballista bolts at us. So that's a clever tower. Anyway, once our units are up there, we're going to capture that gatehouse. We're going to start taking over the towers. That'll be our plan. Still, nice to have this thing burning down, by the way. It's providing a lovely warmth. I'm keeping the enemy troops warm for them, so you know, I'm a good guy in some ways. Ooh, careful with that wall, by the way. I don't know if something was coming out of that gate, but I heard it open, but yeah. The Scipii have chosen not to be proactive, so the Scipii have blessed me in a way. Okay, Onagers, I want you to really try and focus fire on the enemy infantry, please. I know it's not easy, but you know what? Switch to regular ammo and see if that helps you out. I doubt it will, but do what you can. Anyway, our first lot of Onagers, or at least our first lot of Sam Knights, are through the walls. Right. Guys, we've got 2 units, I think. Right. Unit A, and my camera fucked up there. Go and capture that tower and make it quick. The Scipii will try and contest these walls, I suspect. You lot, And yeah, Archer Auxiliary were watching us, right? They knew I was coming. Right, you guys get up there, capture those walls. Slingers, I need you up on these walls ASAP now, please. So I want all slingers on these walls and ready to start attacking. Hoplites, begin moving up and prepare to attack the Arcani. The Scipii are falling back. They're going to get themselves into a defensive position. They're getting ready to fight now. Sam Knights, the more of these towers we capture, the easier life is going to be for us. And I need to work out where those Archer Auxiliary... Right, they're all there. Onagers, get yourself into position. Focus fire on those Archer Auxiliary. We need to try and take them out. So the tower is now working for us, so this is okay. I doubt my Sam Knights aren't going to last much longer though. That's not good, but I'll have to just make do with what I have. The Arcani will be a challenge to deal with as well, but I'm going to trust my mercenary. By the way, I think something blew up over there. Well done, Onagers, if you managed to blow something up. We're doing what we can. The enemy is trying to fight as hard as I can, but they are all retreating to the plaza, so I do have the one advantage. They are going to prepare their defense, but I basically have control of the first part of the city now. That is mine. Mine to do with what I please. Towers I can't control, but they're just wiping out that artillery crew. That's excellent. Gateway belongs to me. It looks like these Arcani will do nothing to challenge it, so I'm cool with that. Sam Knights, I want you to try and make your way up to this gatehouse and control it. See if we can start triggering towers to take out the rest of the cavalry. Go at your own pace. I'm not going to rush you. You can walk if you want. I don't want to tire these guys out. These Sam Knights might be useful to me later on. Either way, there we go. And yeah, I think I'm hitting the tower more than I'm hitting anything else, aren't I? Not going to hit those Archer Auxiliary anytime soon. Onagers, call it a day. You guys, you know where you want to be. You want to just be capturing. Get to that tower, capture it, and then we should be good. That should be all the towers I need. But the enemy is trying to really, really rain hellfire upon us. Right. Mercenary hoplites. You guys know what you're up to. There we go. In we come. Get in, capture the city, and take out these Arcani. Now these guys are... Oh, well done, Gate. We've just been shut out, right. Now these guys are pretty tough fighters, but we have control of the first part of the city, so their morale might already be sinking. It's not, but it's okay. I have my faith in you guys. Just get in there and do what you can. You got to clear out enough space for my Sacred Band to make their way in. I'm not bringing anything else in. Actually, I'm going to start. Well, I'm going to move my Sacred Band into position now. Sacred Band, or at least my Poeni Infantry. Poeni Infantry, get into position and prepare to enter the city. I'm not going to send multiple units through the gates because if something retreats, we're going to have a lot of congestion. Right, what is going on over there? I'm seeing units facing each other. I think that's just my wall crew. Right, Hoplites are exactly doing fantastic against the Arcani. Come on, guys, you've got to really put this fight in. You're a phalanx unit pushing into them. They don't have control of the flanks yet. Push your spears in and knock them out. Right, they're sending help. It's just a ballistic crew though. They're expendable. They can be dealt with. Okay, I don't think these hoplites are going to do it. Right, hoplite crew who isn't engaged, I want you to pull out. Hoplite crew who is engaged, you're going to stay this engagement. Wait the Poenis. The Poenis should be able to deal with it. At least I hope the Poenis can deal with it. Okay, Slingers, we have control of the walls now. I want you to take positions about here, and I want you to start attacking whatever you can hit. Right, come on. Right, not a single Arcani has died yet. This is very concerning. These guys are tougher than they look. Right, Poenis, we need to get a shift on. I hope you guys are up to the task. I'm not. I really should just use a Sacred Band, shouldn't I? Sacred Band, I want you to begin moving up. Move up into position and prepare to assault. The Hoplite mercenaries are letting me down right now. Like, really letting me down. I mean, I'm glad that the morale hasn't, like, completely sunk yet, but some of you guys just aren't doing the job. Slingers, take up a position on this. Take up a position on the gatehouse. I want you to hold the gatehouse from potential enemy intruders. Right now, we've got the early Legionary Corps. They've come to help now. Yeah, these hoplites don't have a chance now. They actually managed to kill one entire Arcani, so I guess that's their little achievement for today. Okay, Balearic Slingers, you're to hold the tower. You're to hold the staging zone. Right. It's all right. We still got this one-ish. Some of our Sam Knights are retreating though. Something scared them off. I don't know what scared them off. I'm guessing something came up and engaged them, but for now they're just stood stock still. You guys, you've got control of the walls. I want you to come down now and try and flank the enemy. Try and get on the flank of those auxilia. If you can do that, that'd be fantastic. Right. Hoplites are holding the line as well as they can now. They're not making any progress, but they are holding the line for now. I want to start moving a Poeni infantry in any second. Once these guys have thrown a towel, we've got to move a Poeni in. Should I move a... You know what? Sacred Band. Prepare a Sacred Band. Who's my best Sacred Band? Right, you lot. I was saving you for the urban cohorts, but since I have, what, 5 of you, I can use 1 of you. Move 1 unit of Sacred Band forward. The rest of you are to hold position. So you lot, hold your position here. The central unit will advance forward, and they will attack the Arcani. The Arcani, right, these guys are giving up. Right, Poenis, if the enemy gets bold and tries to charge, I want you to hold up your positions. If not, I wish for my Sacred Band to move forward and begin their attack. Okay, so oh, those are Sam Knights who are dead, by the way, right. Balearics, target those Auxilia. You lot, oh, you lot have made a nice little profit today, haven't you? Oh, you've even made something retreat. Oh, you archers are well, you slingers are fantastic. Right, slingers target the Auxilia, start wiping them out. I hope that was Archer Auxilia that we made retreat, actually, because if that's happened, bringing these elephants in is going to be actually quite easy. Once we've got the infantry in, we're going to bring those elephants in. They're going to be the big finisher for taking the plaza. Okay, so the enemy is trying to pile pillums upon us. They are having quite an effect on us, but it's okay. Morale hasn't been lost, and they're only sending an early legionary cohort in this time. Sacred Band, this should not be an issue for you. Spears down, or just get your swords out, whatever. There we go. Spears down. Knock them out, lads. Come on. You got to put the hard fight in this time. Push them out. Balearics, target, and try and provide assistance. Slingers, get assisting. The more assistance we provide, the easier it's going to be for my Sacred Band to get in and take this city. So come on. Looks like Yenny's panicking now that I'm sending missile support in. Yeah, Arcani are on retreat. Good. Let them retreat. They were a pain to deal with. Balearics, see that none of them escape. Doing good now, my friends. Slingers, don't get ahead of yourselves. Do not leave the towers. All slingers are to enter guarding formations now. Do not abandon your posts. We must hold this wall. It is imperative. Okay, Balearics, continue providing assistance here. Those Sacred Band are doing good, but they could be doing better. So I've got my slingers providing maximum assistance now, right? Lob your stones down, lads. Right, we're not getting as many hits as they should. Right, slingers, move up to here. You might get a bit of a better hit here. I know it's not exactly the perfect position we're attacking from, but we're doing everything we can. Okay, keep pushing, lads. They're trying to hold. They really are, but come on, guys. You can do this. I believe in you. Come on. Just keep jabbing those spears in. Trying to move into some additional Sam Knights. Right, where are my Sam Knights at? Sam Knights, you need to get in on this flank ASAP. You can't dilly-dally, except you did dilly-dally and went the wrong way entirely, didn't you? Right, well done, guys. That wasn't supposed to happen, but they got a bit lost. That's bad leadership there and bad micromanagement, right. Slingers, we might have a few Scipii troops trying to pursue my forces coming through the streets. See that they meet a gruesome end. If we can't take this gate, by the way, we'll have to just take another gate. We'll just have to be satisfied with that. I need to just get something in on that flank. I could just bring the elephants in, if I'm honest. Elephants, begin moving yourselves up to the staging area. By the way, Balearic Slingers, your life might be easier if you were to all actually not stand inside a tower, because that's probably why you're not hitting anything. Come on, all of you. Get out and get into position. Come on. Every last one of you, out of that tower. There we go. Right. Open fire. Sacred Band, how are we doing? Looks like victory's turning to my end now. They're wearing out. They're getting tired. They're starting to lose numbers. Good. Keep it up. Slingers, how many times must I tell you, do not abandon your posts on the walls. Get back up on the walls. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Up, 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 up. You got an enemy unit incoming. They're going to try and kill you. Slingers, target the Auxilia now. Leave the legionaries alone because you're not getting as many hits as you could off them. Sam Knights, you're going to crash into the back of those guys. Do not cause congestion, or you know what? Do what I was originally intending and just start hitting them on the flank. Nah, they've just walked into a grinder. They're goners, right? Vettias are now targeting the auxiliary. They're running off, like rightly so, to avoid a humiliating death, right? Slingers begin targeting those guys over there. Actually, no, we got something. Oh no, do we have incoming? We do have incoming, right? You lot, target that legionary cohort. See about to die. I want to know where those archery auxiliary are at right now. I want to know if they're dead. I assume there are still some within the city. The urbans are gathering in the centre. Got the gladiators. Got the legionaries. Not seeing any archers though. This is good. This is good. Ah, hello, there they are. That's still quite a beefy unit of archers. I want to get my elephants in the city, but you know, I don't want to bring them in prematurely. Last thing I need is a rampaging elephant unit in this area. Right. Pushing on this wall quite well now. My sacred band are beginning to wear out, but the legionaries are wearing out faster. We might prepare a fresh troop to take over the attack. You lot, move in and prepare to attack. How are we doing for morale over there? They're steady. My guys are eager. Good. They're losing morale. Might just be a battle of morale. But if I have additional troops on the way, it might work for us. Right, you lot, the Arcani are coming for a round 2. Don't let them get in and get into an engagement. They're coming in to just make life worse for us. Slingers are trying to hit them, I hope. Looks like it's not happening. Slingers, target the Arcani. They're right there. If we hit them hard enough, they might run away again. Right, you lot, what are you up to? You're not doing a lot right now, are you? Then again, they are just observing this street. Hit anything that comes up this street, such as those auxiliary, if they choose to come in for the attack. Right. Skippy, I know what they're doing right now. They know they've got a choke point, and they're going to hold it as best as they can. But what I'm going to do is, once these guys retreat, bring in a fresh unit, take the fresh unit out, let them get rested up, just swap them over. It's the prior prism, prior popper, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it's going to be the winning strategy. Right. By the way, most of my hoplites are dying for some reason. Why are they dying? Oh, it's because they're leaving the battlefield. I thought they were just dying. Oh well, those guys were useless. Right. So we're down an entire unit now. That's not exactly fantastic, but oh well. It's okay. All isn't lost yet. But we are taking this gate. They are retreating. They are getting worse. The enemy's lost access to some of our artillery as well. That's always a nice little boon for us. Right. Slingers, you know what you're doing. Balearics. You know what, I've got an idea. Slingers. Form a position here. While the enemy isn't looking. And Balearics, I want you in on this plan as well. Balearic Slingers. I want you to, when the camera behaves, I want you to take over guard duties for this street. I'm going to move these Slingers in, and they're going to start hitting the back of the Arcani, and we'll see how many kills we can get just to try and loosen them once and for all. Because my guys aren't going to hold forever. They are getting exhausted. These guys are exhausted. I mean, we are putting in a real hard fight here, but unfortunately, we're not having enough deaths on either side. The battle is just not progressing as fast as it should be. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our men down, hit them in the back. So Slingers, I want you to double time this one. We've got to get in, and we've got to get support in fast. I want you to get in there, and I want you to hit those legionaries as hard as you can with your stones. I want you to wipe every last one of them out. If I could get other units up on these walls just via the towers, then this would be helpful to us. But unfortunately, since we're an all-phalanx army, it isn't really going to happen for us. Still, my Slingers are pouring out on the streets. You lot, stop what you're doing. Get over there. I want you to guard the street. Don't let anything come and flank my Slingers. Okay, Slingers, how are we doing? We all out? We all out? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nearly all out. Do. That's few descending the stairs now. Excellent. Right. All of you, get in there. Hit that cohort as hard as you can. Bruti, I suspect what I'm up to something, so they're sending in the urbans to deal with me. And that's a unit I don't want to deal with right now. So Balearics, you got to see that doesn't happen. Keep those urbans busy. Even though they're going to have an urbans like tin cans, they don't get hurt by stones. Right. Looks like we're starting to break down the earlies anyway. They are beginning to break. They've held remarkably well, I will say. So I will give them credit where credit is due. They have managed to... Aha! Right, the Urbans are coming. Right, Balearics. Oh, wait, they're not coming. Right. Balearics, you know what you're doing. Hold the line. I think they'll run away as soon as we start pelting them anyway. But they're getting excited. But no, I'm trying something new. Right, Slingers, I'm moving up as fast as I can. Get in there. Come on, how bad is your range, guys? Right, get in there. Start hitting them. These guys aren't going to hold much longer. They are on the brink. Right. There we go. Loosening them up. Right, the Arcani are coming in to say, what the fuck are you up to? Right, get out of there. We've got the Arcani busy at least. Right, Slingers. Oh dear, I think I've sacrificed you here. Right. Ooh, but the tower's come to our rescue. Right, Slingers, I want you to retreat to this tower over here. That's going to be your way out of this area for now. The Arcani have managed to run past you somehow, so if you can make it all the way up there, you'll be safe for now. And you also have a better angle of attack, actually, so yeah, get up there. You lot as well, I want you watching this wall. We should be able to try and hit something from up there, so get moving. These guys know what they're up to as well. They are going nice and fast, right? Urban cohorts tried to get in on this action as well, by the way. Slingers, I hope we're attacking them. Come on, get a volley out. They've got their backs to you. Whoo, we got some kills. Good. Keep it up, lads. Right, how are we doing over here? Urban's a break. Well, early's a breaking. These guys are holding very well. Keep it up, lads. I would fast forward the battle, by the way, but right now I've got a lot to think about. I'm trying to make sure nothing goes wrong. This is a very delicate battle. We must make sure every move is counting. Slingers, we're losing ground here. You gotta get moving. Come on. Can't just sit around and fight the Arcani. The Arcani will slaughter you, because they are slaughtering you right now. These guys, right. Urban cohorts are on the move. Get a volley out against them. Come on. I think we should move and try and take the second gate now. But then again, I don't control the majority of towers, and I don't even control that gate. That's what's stopping me. If only these guys weren't retreating. That's the annoying thing. They've kind of broken down a bit. Right, Slingers didn't make it. They got broken by the enemy. Right. Slingers here. I want you to get there, and I want you to get moving. Come on. I don't know why you're all hugging the wall like that, but you can't do it forever. Right, how are we doing here? They're nearly gone. I've lost very few Sacred Band in this engagement, actually. That is actually the best thing about it. Still got about a third of my unit left. Yeah, preparing their pillars for another volley. Don't think they're going to get very far on it, though. Alright, we got a few kills. I'll give them that, but not getting as many as I wanted to. Over there, morale is holding up remarkably well. These Scipii are going to fight till the very end, I suspect. They're not going to give up and not going to lose any ground. Right. You guys are a lost cause. Urban cohorts are coming in, right. I feel like I'm going to hit the doom switch here. Elephants, prepare for your entry to the city. Sacred Band, just move up here for now. If urban cohorts wish to get themselves involved in this battle, we're going to have to involve something of our own design, something that is extremely deadly. And I will observe them for now and see what they're up to. Are they going to engage, or were they just here to clean up my slingers? They're going to engage. Right. Sacred Band, prepare to break off. You guys have fought a very, very, very good battle, but I'm going to have to bring something in a little bigger to deal with them. So, Sacred Band, if you'd like to withdraw, make it very, very quick. Right, withdraw. Go, 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 go. Elephants, opening fire now. Oh, to break through. We're going to smash this line wide open now. I know my units are in the way, but it's alright. We'll just have to kill all my Poennies. It's alright. It's not friendly fire. That doesn't exist. Right. Elephants, get in and smash them. Come on. Fast as you can, lads. Right. They are making an impact. It's not the best impact, but they're trying. No. Get those gates open again, lads. Those elephants need to be in the city and killing. Anything that straggles out can be dealt with by the Sacred Band. Like these two idiots here. Our elephants can deal with them. Right, come on, elephants. In the city, please. Or just take them out. Come on. I just love it when the pathfinding goes wrong. Sacred Band, lend a hand. Just get in there and do what you can. I don't want to have elephants suddenly dying on me. Right, how are we doing up here? Slingers, hold that position. If anything comes near you, kill it. Enemy's trying to regroup right now. Right, we can't afford to let them do that. Why aren't these gates opening for us? Right, elephants, just wander into the city really, really fast. There we go. Right, gates are opening. Elephants, get in there. There we go. Rampage through. Kill them all. Elephants, target that unit of early legionaries. Break them once and for all. There we go. Shoot, kill, do what you want. Don't die though. That wasn't really supposed. That wasn't part of the plan. Right, there we go. Elephants are in. They're breaking them up. For once, their morale is holding up very well. They can get in there, break them. Really, what I want. I'm not really playing for kills here. I'm actually just playing to get these guys to rout. These guys can rout. I can set up a position, set up my own little beachhead in the city. But right now, I'm losing elephants at a rapid pace, and that is not good enough. Elephants, come on, come on, in the city, not just standing and staring. No, it isn't happening for me right now, is it? The game's just saying, no, we're not going to let you have your brilliant strategy. Right, elephants, all of you, in the city. Get in here, come on. I can't just have you all dying on me. I need you in this battle. You can't just sit around and just put your bloody trunks up your asses. Come on, in, in. It's like talking to a disobedient dog with you lot. Come on. There we go. Right. Get in. Get kills. You know what to do. Sacred Band, move in and provide assistance. Right. Elephants, keep holding up now. There's still enough of you to cause major damage, so let's go on. Got them shaken. And every time I hear an elephant die, I get very annoyed, by the way. Elephant cruelty should be banned. Oh, elephant dying. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it! Break them, break them! Come on, execute your elephants! Not the outcome I wanted. Don't know why the rampage. We want an anti-elephant unit in sight. Still, we've got the urban cohort broken. Right, we're going to have to do this without elephants, lads. I want all of you in that city now. We do at least have our gateway open. But this is not going as well as I planned right now. Maybe if some of you could learn to pathfind through the city, this wouldn't be happening, but it is happening. Okay, all units, get ready to go through. And can we, like, just not bother with the niceties of making a formation? I want you in the city now. The enemy's regrouping as we speak. We can't just sit around and give them the advantage. You got to get in there, or you could just stand around and just do fuck all. Your choice, really, but it's my siege you're costing me here right now. I don't want to have to retreat. Come on, in. Thank you. Only took you 20 minutes to get that command through your thick skulls, didn't it? Now, come on. We're putting ourselves at a disadvantage here. We've got no elephants now. We've got no cavalry. Well, we have some cavalry, but I'm not counting it. Right, and something else is on its way to attack us. What's on its way? Unit of repeating ballistas, right, ballista engineers. Right, well, slingers are already harassing them. One unit, break off, finish them. Slingers are aiming for their backs right now. Slingers, once my guys are in range, I want you to call it off, but that was a very good volley you just did there. Right, make that your last volley. Right, they're retreating. Good. Good, 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 good. I think I accidentally killed one of my own guys, right. They're breaking off. It's okay. Right. Sacred Band, you know where you need to be. We want to be controlling that middle path. Sacred Band are going to be my key unit for winning this battle. So let's see what's waiting on that path for us and see what we need to deal with. I've got my Balearics still covering the street. They're going to hit anything that comes up. Sending a unit of early legionary cohorts ahead for first things. So, right, they're coming up. Let them come up. Right, it's okay. One thing we could do as well, we could try and maneuver a few units up the towers and up the walls. And one unit could try and sneak around the enemy flank. That would be very beneficial to us as well. Right. We all good here? I hear fighting, but we shouldn't really be fighting right now. We should be wading past these useless elephant corpses of useless elephants who don't follow orders and targeting that early legendary cohort. Right. Sacred Band, who is still fresh, move forward and engage. We've got additional troops inbound as well. The Arcani are coming for round 3. Slingers, I want those Arcani targeting. We've managed to whittle their numbers down just through slingers alone, so that is very good. But right, spears down, lads. They're getting ready for a fight. But the Arcani are coming in as well. Right, moving in an additional unit. They're trying to flank us. Want you to pile in there, lads. They're trying to break. Ooh, good shot. Right. These guys are surrounding. They're not in a fantastic position right now. They're going to have to do everything they can. Trying to move in additional units to target those guys exclusively. Right. Slingers, you've got urban cohorts inbound. Sacred Band, you are in a hell of a fight right now. This is really the kind of fight where I need a unit of elephants rampaging through and killing everything, but unfortunately they fucked up, so it's not happening. Sacred Band, let's take up positions and hold this area. I want you to guard it with your lives. I'm going to move into mercenaries and I have a plan for them. Mercenaries, I want you to capture those walls and I want you up and around that flank ASAP. Poennies, I want you to do the same. We're gonna sidestep around the enemy, literally. Right. All units have their orders. Get in there. Oh, some of them are taking the towers. Alright, I thought you guys weren't allowed to push towers or go up towers, but fine. Lie to my face. I don't play enough sieges on this game. Right. There we go. Pushing through these guys now, but we're getting into that same situation that we had last time. Luckily, it seems that the Arcani are gone, so I want one unit to try and push up along the side and provide additional support. You lot need to be up here and prepared to deal with anything that tries to escape through, such as that guy. So, if you lot could wipe him out, that'd be fantastic, or just ignore his presence entirely and let him get some free kills. Whatever works for you, really, isn't it? Seriously, he's just sat there stabbing you. Why is he not dead yet? There we go, at least someone got his work up there. Right, guys, try and maneuver past them. I want you to get in the back of that urban cohort there, because right now this unit, it's breaking down and it needs support. So get in there, do what you can. There we go. Don't know why we're all making coordinated noises, but they're doing it. Right, everything right now is piling in that tower. By the way, we're going to take control of these walls. We're going to get around the enemy, take this tower, and do what we can. Slingers, they're still doing a good fight. They're going to keep hitting the enemy in the back. I'm going to allow them to keep doing so. I know I'm putting my own units at risk, but right now I have a greater chance of just basically wiping out urban cohorts. So that's what I'm going to do. Spears have just gone down, by the way. Enemy is beginning to lose ground. That's good, 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 good. Towers are still doing everything they can to help me as well. We might just pull through this one. This is going to be quite a long battle, isn't it? This entire episode is just going to be a battle, but then, oh, you know what's going to happen. The fucking Brutii are probably going to start on us because we're in a turn transition. Skippy Eye, why did you sally forth when you had no intention of doing so and you just wanted to fight the siege now? I was going to initiate it this turn anyway, but you just had to do this, didn't you? You just had to get in my way. Right, Sacred Band, we're about to lose a unit, so you need to be ready to jump in. Luckily, my units are actually fighting to the end. They're not just wimping out at the first opportunity. Right, Poeni infantry, get down there and get going. We get down there, we get them on the flank, we're going to crush them. Sacred Band, your unit's going to join in now. Get in there. By the way, let's try and avoid having an enemy run to the plaza this time. I want total slaughter. Get rid of these guys and we don't have to deal with them later on in the battle. One unit's just breaking now, though. That was the earlies break. Let the earlies break. I know I just said I wanted total slaughter, but if the earlies break, that's fine. Slingers, I want you to target anything retreating now because I've got Poeni infantry inbound. Poeni infantry, form up and you know what to do. They're all coming down now. Right. Slingers, keep on targeting these guys. There we go. They know what they're doing. I just want to avoid having a load of dead Poeni infantry caused by myself. You know what, for now I'm going to rescind your fire at will policy. Ceasefire for now. Good shot. Right. Ceasefire for now. Got a plan. Right now these urban cohorts, they're getting ready to break. They're going to break any second now. They are on the brink, right. Sacred Band. I can't make them run for some reason, but right. They're all coming down at a steady pace. They know what they're doing. So come on, all of you down. The faster we do this, the better. Sacred Band can't just do this all on their own. I don't want to send an incomplete unit into battle, by the way. That's just what I don't want to do. If I send an incomplete unit into battle, it's going to blow up in my face. But you got incoming. Okay, Slingers, get in there and provide help. Poennies, you've got Legionaries to deal with. You can deal with Legionaries, or you could just wander off and just not do anything. Guys, get in there and kill. Come on. Spears down. You know what you're supposed to be doing. I say spears down, we get spears out for 0.1 second and then just do fuck all, don't they? Don't you just love the pathfinding and sieges? Okay. Right, Poennies, get ready to support. Other Poennies, you also need to be ready to support.
The walls belong to the enemy. Look now to brave men as the last line of defense.
I like how this game has already presumed that I own the city. That's very nice of the game, right? Right, keep on fighting, you lot. Your reinforcements are delayed, unfortunately, because we've got the enemy trying to push into the towers. Right, Poennies, we got to hold our position here. And I know we're banned from making phalanxes on the walls because the game's bullshitting us, but yeah, do what you can. Wait, you guys are, yeah, they are Poennies. I thought for a minute they just suddenly downgraded into Libyan spearmen. Right, hold for as long as you can, lads. Got to wipe them all out. Even though I know they're just playing duck, dodge and everything. It's nice to see that the enemy has suddenly noticed that the walls exist. You lot who are not on the walls yet, stay and try and hold out for as long as possible. Right, how are we doing over here? Some of our Sacred Band have given up. Right, moving another unit of Sacred Band to take over. Need to keep sidestepping. So the urban cohort are regaining some of their resolve. We can't have that happening now. But I'm losing troops at a rapid rate here. In a way, I'm tempted to call this a battle, and I'm going to have to retreat and rethink my strategy, which is very frustrating. I was winning this battle, but then I will admit it was a mixture of my own fault for losing this battle, but also a mixture of the game's fault for being fucking full of shit with those elephants. Because their pathfinding just decided not to have it, so they just all decided to die prematurely. Right. You lot, keep pushing down. Come on. Right, you got rid of him. You're going to have a fight to maintain this gatehouse for... The enemy's going to keep coming up, but you know what? Oh, the urbans are breaking, by the way. Excellent! Sacred Band, we want to move up now. Prepare to take the next street. By the way, my Balearics went out of ammo. Additional Slingers, we need you to try and move down here. I know it's going to be tough because you're going to have to make your way through an entire firefight, but if you can get there, it's going to be super duper useful to us. Right, Balearics, I have no more use for you. Hold your positions for now. Right, what's incoming? Auxilia. Right, child's play. They've already been taken out by the tower defences, and we can't have anyone help over there. Right, you lot, I hope you know what you're doing. Like, seriously, Poennies, you should be able to deal with this. They're already shaken. They're going down. Woo, careful! Oh, no. Right. We should put guardrails on these walls, but no one listens, do they? Right. Got units moving in. Auxilia should be easy to deal with. What else is coming in? We've got war dogs inbound as well. How they are without dogs for some reason. So that's a bit of a curiosity. What is up with that enemy cavalry, by the way? I know there's a lot of enemy cavalry. Are they all just still camping out over here? Yes, they are. I'm tempted to go and send someone to wipe them all out, but for now my focus is on taking that plaza. Take that plaza, I win the battle. Right. Looks like everyone else is retreating as well. We're breaking the enemy, we're getting scared. Prepare to hold this street, men. This is our next line of defense, because we've got gladiators incoming. They're going to be hard to take out, so right. Spears down, let them charge into the spears and get slaughtered. Excellent. Hold position, guys. Oh dear, that was a bit painful there. Right, come on. We're already beginning to lose numbers, but these guys look pretty tough. Very lovely tanned skin, by the way. That is like proper leathery. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Right, here where these guys look like they wear very nice armour. Look, basically they look more fearsome than your bog standard Velite gladiator, and more menacing than your bog standard Samnite gladiator as well. Right, we're losing ground up here. That isn't supposed to be happening. Poennies, down on the ground. We'll flank round. No, down on the ground, not down, go and join that fight. Come on, down on the ground. Mercenary hoplites, where the hell have you got to, by the way? I don't know where you are. You're all over here, right? Mercenary hoplites, get down on there. Prepare to join in. Right, how are we doing over here? Still holding. Still holding. Is there a way we can flank round there? Is there a street we can use to flank round? There is. Let me go up this street. Go up there. Get us access to this area, but we will be in a very big risk zone. Mercenary hoplites. For you to flank. See if we can control this street, because I control that tower, so we're okay to advance. Get up there, control that tower. Try and move in, flank round, get to that mini square, keep the enemy busy for a while. Sacred Band, how are we holding? We're doing okay. Mamilo gladiators aren't dying at a very fast pace, so I mean, then again, these guys are trained killers. Like, super trained killers. Right. Are we controlling this wall yet, or are we still losing ground? We're still losing some ground, mainly because my guys won't get their friggin' spears out and just form a phalanx. But they are wavering, so we're okay. They might break any second now. Right, how are we doing down here? Keep it up, lads. Just break every last enemy. See that they're all going down. Got the dog handlers coming about it, and the dogs themselves actually have joined in, but luckily dogs don't do well against phalanxes. They just all die, so... yeah, made a pile of dogs. Sad, but it has to happen sometimes. Okay, Sacred Band, I want you to provide support. We've got enemies leaking round. You lot, hold this area. I don't want enemies leaking. That begins to break the formation, doesn't it? Right. I wish I could target an individual unit, such as this dickhead here who's trying to flank around. It's alright. We can do it. Keep the spears down, and keep the enemy down as well. Got additional urban cohorts coming in, and I think those are the ones who have just come. They've just tried to get themselves back in the fight, but they're on the run again already, so it's alright. They're all running away. This could be the enemy issuing a retreat order, or they're just going to try and keep out of trouble for now. They don't want to join a slaughter. The Mamilo gladiators are beginning to lose ground as well. They're becoming shaken. This is good. I wish the tower would stop. Oh, right. The tower's killing me because it's owned by the enemy now, right? We need someone to go and take control of that tower. Balearic slingers, retake control of that tower before it slaughters my men, please. Get in the... you know what? I know you lot aren't really fantastic for the job, but you know what? This is an all or nothing battle now. Get in the back of those legionaries and knock them out. I've got Poenis trying to take the walls here. It's a shame that the enemy read my tactics and knew what I was up to, otherwise this would have gone swimmingly. Still, I guess the Scipii are really going to do everything they can to avoid being eliminated once and for all, so... it's understandable that they're putting up more of a fight than their Brutii and Julii counterparts. I mean, it is actually pretty fucking tragic that the Scipii, who have been basically the short bus of this game so far, have actually been the factions give me the most trouble in terms of actual battles. They seem to win against me the most. That's pretty depressing, isn't it? In a way. Still. Credit where credit's due. These guys fight with more heart than their counterparts. We're not exactly keen on just retreating immediately. We do put the effort in. Balearic slingers have surrounded legionary cohorts now, so this should be enough to push them to the, what is it my guy says? The limit, the edge, whatever. Right. As long as we just get control of that tower, which I have got control of now. Right, so the tower will now aid me, or it's going to start shooting that house. But either way, as long as the tower belongs to me, that is the key thing I need. I don't want the tower just sitting around and wiping out my own men. Finish them off, lads. Oh, that was a good shot, by the way. That was right in his chest. Mamilo gladiators are now down to pretty much being extinct. Hoplites, you know where you're going. Even though for some reason they've lost all their spears, so they're just going down to their swords. Odd, but okay. Those guys found a test Tudor, by the way. Why the hell are they doing that? I don't think that's going to save you. By the way, thanks for nearly leaving this gate. Well, you know, this plaza unguarded, but still a lot of enemy cavalry there. That's where the generals are hiding. As well as the Praetorian cavalry, most likely. I think these are actually just all general. Yeah, that's all three generals. If all three of those guys die, I win by default as well. That is a very tempting prize for me to take. Anyway, mass rout occurring. Scipii have lost it. They've lost a lot of ground there. Right. Guys, move up. We're going to take control of this square now. Keep the momentum up. Don't get the enemy time to regroup. I know we're all very tired now. I did promise you reinforcements in the form of Poeni infantry, but unfortunately they're just not doing it. I do have one unit of Poeni on the ground now, so right, Poeni who is on the ground, get up there. You're going to help. But unfortunately we just seem to be losing out up here. And that's costing me a lot of men unnecessarily, really. But I do also have my flanking force inbound as well. They're going to be useful to me still. Even if we control this square, the enemy is going to contest it. So if I have another unit coming up here, that's going to apply extra pressure. Looks like they are going to try and stop me in the form of a few dog handlers, but that's not going to happen. Okay, lads. Keep tabs on your progress, but I basically need you to get up there. Don't know if they'll just turn... No, right, they'll turn around if I tell them to go there. Right, guys, I want you to go here. Will that cause you to go the right way? Yes, it will, right. Get up there. I'll try and keep an eye on you on the map, but I am also in the midst of trying to control the battle up here. Right, urban courts came back into it. Right. Push, men, push! Don't let them hold us back. They're trying to stop us from taking control. Cavalry auxiliaries come to join in as well. That's a bit of a frustration because they're just going to get hit, but it's okay. Luckily, they stupidly charged in anyway, a bit too far. They overextended and got themselves killed. Well, they're not all dead yet, but they're good as dead. Okay. Keep it up, lads. I know the enemy's trying to throw everything they can at us. That's because they're getting desperate now. Keep it up. Some of my Sacred Band are trying to push through. Sacred Band, just target. Just put your spears down. Join the fight. Kill as many of those cavalry auxiliaries as you can. They'll break easily. Once they're broken, that's the equation solved. They're just the irritants that we must deal with. Seriously, why did they come and join in? That's just to annoy me, isn't it? Spear line here is holding out, trying to kill off these cavalry auxiliaries. Come on, they're just foppish little cavalry auxiliaries. They die like bloody tic-tacs. Poeni infantry, hold a position here and prepare to help should everything suddenly go wrong. If we lose our mainline infantry and retreat in the battle, I'll get Vettias back to safety. I'll have to send for reinforcements from Carthage. We'll break the siege of Carthage. Let the Brutii have it for a few more turns. An annoyance, I know, but taking Capua is my priority. But this battle right now is becoming unwinnable. As you can see, the balance of power has always been well against me, but with half the Scipii force wiped out, we have delayed them in the form of damaging their key buildings. It isn't over yet. However, the Scipii may try to chase me out of Italy altogether, so I may have to do a holdout battle afterwards. Right. Keep holding, lads. Keep holding. Come on. Spears down. Push horses out. You know what to do. Starting to lose ground now. Some of my Sacred Band are retreating, but they are fighting to the death at the same time, so... No, they're just retreating now. Right. You lot, you're getting closer now. You guys know where you need to go. You want to be here now. Get up there, because right now my men need help. But it looks like the enemy knows what I'm up to. They're sending a general to deal with you. So you're in for a tough fight now. So you know what? Cease. Hold position. The cavalry wants to come to you. Let it do so. It'll charge into a spear line. And it will be dead. Right, how are we doing over here? How are we doing? How are we doing? Not good. Not good at all. Right, I think we lost the engagement up there, by the way. Yeah, we lost. Enemy's retaking a tower. That tower's now firing on me. Legionary cohorts are now open to attack me on the flank. Poenis, turn around, get up there, and stop them properly! Actually, no, we can't. We can't lose this position now. Right, I'm calling it. The battle's over. We've lost. Men, you've let me down. You have let me down a lot today. Hoplites, get out of the city. Everyone, onagers and Vettias, leave. Withdraw from battle. You've let me down, men. I thought you had it. Then again, the Scipii let me down as well. Their stupid little trickery. Trying to call a Sally Forth battle and then just lying about it to my face, forcing me into a siege. Should have read it. Next time they try this, I'm just retreating instantly. But then again, that gives them the advantage. That gives them what they want. This is only round 1 of 2. If there will be a 2 round, or it might be a 3 round job. Either way, This isn't over, Skippy Eye. For as we speak, I am planning to call up an additional force from Africa. I will be throwing everything at you to see that you are eliminated for good. So don't revel in your victory too much. Your losses were still very heavy as well, so... wasn't an easy battle for you. Would have been an easier battle for me if certain things with 4 legs, trunks and big ears actually listened to their orders though when charging the city instead of just sitting around on their stupid fat fucking £100 asses. Right, these hoplites unfortunately are unable to retreat. They've been caught out by the general. Okay lads, you're going to have to stay and fight. It's a sacrifice. Spears down, do what you can. If you kill the general, you'll be remembered with honour. But to us, it looks like you're not going to fucking do that because you're fucking shit, so whatever. It's a lost battle today. Onagers, make your way out of the battlefield. I think the game's going to put it in my face as well and say, you got fucked up so hard. Well, next time, I'm going to know that I can put phalanx units up on the wall, except they don't behave very well on the wall because they just act shit, but... more firepower next time, more onagers. Bring thousands of them. Just bring an entire army of heavy onagers just to artillery the walls to death. That'll work. Oh, it'll work, alright. By the way, these guys are still fighting to the death. I hope this doesn't glitch the battle out, but then again, I can just probably hit the quit button and get the same effect. Either way, it's a defeat at the end of the day. The last units are now crossing the line. Well, we've got these two to cross the line, but either way, once these guys who have legit withdrawn cross the line, it'll be considered a defeat anyway. So off you go, men. Call it a day. We'll be back. A lot of blood was spilled this night. Or this day, because it was a daytime battle. And I don't think the game's going to call it a defeat because of the Sam Knight mercenaries being stupid, but right. I will call it a defeat here, for we have no way of regaining our strength here. We will have to return another day.
Defeat has come. An unwelcome guest indeed.
A very unwelcome guest indeed, but we have cut the enemy garrison now down to being less than 1,000 men. If we act quickly, we can re-siege the city before they rebuild their defences too much. Either way, some men did perform exceptional in this battle. I mean, as you can see, it was a very even spread of kills. Most of my units were averaging about 150 kills. Even the Sam Knight mercenaries brought in big numbers. Hoplites as well, Sacred Band, Poweni, Balearic Slingers. But we were let down. The War Elephants, for starters, they really fucked the battle up. I made a mistake sending those Sacred Band Hoplites in initially. I should have really gone strongest foot forward and charged something like the Elephants in, but then again, as you can tell, the pathfinding worked against me and basically caused me a defeat. Either way, I suspect now the Skippy Eye will hunt me down and try to fight me. And I will have little attempt to retreat, so this entire army might be lost, but if we can try and make it back to the ships, we might be alright. Either way, if there are no more battles, I will call this an episode. If not, I will see you on the next episode, where we'll be starting with probably the Brutii Eye getting on my nerves.
Retreat! Out of moves, great lord.
Nope, it ends here, but at least, you know, one good thing, we get a new commander. Tydides Gisco wants to join us, and I hope you're not the same Captain Tydides who was annoying me a few episodes ago, but oh well. Yes, you may join, you are a confident commander, and I might have a use for you, so welcome to the family. And don't laugh, Skippy Eye, I'll be back. I'll hold that city for as long as I can. Do I have a spy implanted? I don't have a spy. Right, you. Get back in Capua. I know you have a 92% chance, don't sod it up. He didn't sod it up, by the way. Or did he? No, he did sod it up. Well done, idiot. I can really trust my spies to get the job done, can't I, in this game? Really fucking can. Gotta get a new spy over now. That's just all I need. Right. I'll be back for Capua soon. For now, keep them suppressed. I may have to delay an attack on Capua for longer. I don't know. Kind of lost my heart and soul for sieging that city again. The Skippy Eye are a very bitter foe to deal with. I feel like I might be stronger if I was to focus on capturing Sicily for now. My navy should be capable of keeping them back, and probably what I've done here is put enough of a dent in to keep them back for quite a few turns. Yes. I'm going to put my efforts back on the Brutii. The Scipii will fall on their own accord. They'll fall on my terms. On their terms, I don't know. Either way, the Brutii are moving up against us, so either way, I can't send reinforcements if I've got the Brutii to deal with now. Looks like they are also sending additional reinforcements. They're either going for Captain Hannibal or they are heading towards me. So you, Captain Theopropides, do not delay. Get yourself to Nepta as soon as possible. Either way, at least we did have a profitable turn in terms of money. And our faction announcements means that Abscantus has been born, and Yehawilon Minecracker was also born. Abdasir Corduba, by the way, now has a priest of Milcar, and he has a spice merchant, so he's doing alright at least, as he continues to govern Carthago Nova. He's actually gaining some good governing skills, so he might stay as a governor for a while. But either way, we're going to deal with all this turn-based, real-time campaign map stuff next episode. I'm just going through the notifications. It's a never save in between saves. Parma and Demidi have upgraded their temples respectively. Parma has now maxed out its temple, so I'm expecting nice big trade profits from you. Let's see how they're doing, because, no, go away. Let's see, how are we doing in terms of money for this turn? Yeah, we're bringing up quite a nice hefty profit, 1,521. Yeah, we're doing enough, and corruption here is minimal at least, so you continue doing what you need to do, Parma. In terms of recruitment, by the way, Nabomatis has provided us with additional long shield cavalry, Alicius and Poenis. There's a Scipii navy over there, by the way, but it's not carrying anything at least. Corralis, some additional town militia, Massilla, a new assassin. Actually, yeah, a new assassin in Massilla, right? You. I can't remember what I was planning to do with you, but if you want to start practicing on Julii captains, then you can have a go at it, because I know you'll have spawned in and be terrible at your job. There you go. I think you actually did it properly. I didn't really feel like going through it, but yeah, he was successful in getting a trait increase. By the way, the Greek cities now have a ceasefire with Thrace. That's of little concern to me. And yeah, marriage. Right. So that's where we call it an episode for today, my friends. And yes, an unfortunate result at Capua. We really did try to fight. It was a very pitched battle. Both commanders gave it their all. Unfortunately, it just went against us in the end. We just couldn't hold on. So, we'll be back next time with a new plan to finish the Scipii. But for now, I feel like my efforts may be better adjusted on finishing the Brutii's occupation of Africa. Once we've done that, we'll have a strong enough stage to send frequent and regular attacks to the Italian mainland. And also, once I control Lugdunum, I can also begin wearing away at the north. Take these cities, and I will have the Julii finished once and for all. So we have many things to think about, but we will think about them on the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed today, and I'll see you all on the next episode. Have a fantastic evening, my friends.